That's one way to start a stream. Holy shit, I almost fell over right at the start. This is one hell of a storm. This is a super cylinder storm. We're right in the middle of it, right here. This is as bad as it gets. They said we're at a part where if you're lucky, you'll get out here alive. Cold rain, too. Cold rain. Can't even fucking see out there. It's as bad as it gets, guys. It's a downpour, guys. This is as bad as it gets. We just had 115-mile-an-hour wind hit us head on. They said we're expected by 9 o'clock tonight to get the worst of it. This is bad news for anybody out here. If anybody's out here, seek shelter immediately. This is not good. It's one of the worst storms I think we've ever had. I've talked to a neighbor who's been years, and he says he's had nothing like this before in his life. I'm about 20 miles out from this storm, and this storm's got as bad as it gets. I'm nervous just being out here, so you guys better subscribe. You guys better watch, because there's nothing like this anywhere else. We're not one of those news underground channels that sit outside in a nice heated vehicle with the AC on or the hot air on, chilling inside of a car. We're outside in the middle of it. This is the middle of the storm, coming right at us. This looming air you guys feel right now is a 30-mile-an-hour sustained breeze. This is no breeze, guys. This is a fucking windstorm. And when you feel this is when you know this is the start of something big, because it's going to get real calm and it's going to get real harsh quick. This is a sign God's telling you better find shelter now or you're going to be fucked. Because if you don't, this is the end of it. The end of the start. The storm hasn't even started yet, guys. This is just the beginning of it. The front tailwind, we call it. My neighbor told me, he said, if you guys don't seek shelter, you guys are be right in the brood of it, right in the heart, the belly of the beast. So we're literally risking our lives being out here right now, guys. This is a 100-mile-an-hour wind about to face head on. About 45 minutes time. This is bad news, guys. I told myself today when I woke up, I said either I'm going to film some good content for everybody out here, or we're going to be in the middle of a storm, much bigger than all of us, or I'm not going to make it out. These white caps are very serious. This is the worst I've seen yet. That's your 110 right there, guys. That's no joke. Plant both feet. Plant both feet. Remember that. Plant both feet. Bad gust, guys. It's a bad gust right here. Hold on, hold on. Plant both feet. Bad news, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. one of the many wind gusts we're gonna get tonight, guys. This is no fucking joke. It's headed right for us. Headed Sarasota, Branson Beach, right ahead. You look at any forecast, this is it, right here. These white caps are very abnormal for this area. You might have been to Miami, you might have been to Hollywood Beach. This is nothing like that. This is the Gulf right here, guys. This is the worst it's gonna get ever. When I say ever, I mean for right now, this is something I'm not used to. Guys, and this is just the start. This is the worst of the worst about to come up on us. We had 100-mile-an-hour winds sustained coming right at us. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is a bad wind, guys. It's sustained 100 miles an hour here. About probably 70 miles an hour right here. Sustained of 100 in about an hour or so. We're just hanging on to it right now. This is some really bad storms, guys. I don't know if you've ever been in this area before, but this is not normal at all. Most people have left already, some have stayed. But this is some bad wind, guys. We're battling the fruit of it. This is the fruit of the storm right here, guys. You may not see any of... You may not see any swelling in the ocean, but that's because we're coming counterclockwise with the storm. When you're coming counterclockwise like this, the storm's depleting. It's not coming in. And we're praying for that right now, guys. Because if this storm's like it was in Fort Myers, we'll be underwater. This whole entire area will be underwater. You got sections in and out where you'll have these hard storms and it'll go back to peacefulness. But right now, we're just trying to make sure I have everything set up straight because this is no joke. You guys just felt it straight on. If you guys don't know, we're in Pinellas County right now. We're looking at white caps, head on. For Pinellas County, you don't get a lot of this. When Irma came a couple years back, this was nothing like this. This is as bad as it gets. This area's not used to storms like this. May not look bad on camera, but when you're here in person, it's bad. This is just the start of it. That's why it's so bad, guys, because when you're here sitting here, when you're sitting here looking at this storm, we're still about 50 miles out from the storm. So they're praying at this point. Everybody who's still in the air is praying right now because whoever's left, and that's not many, they're praying. This is nothing you want to be associated with, guys. We've got a little section here where we can have a little bit of peace, but when these windstorms come in, it's going to be bad news. Bad news, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're on the south side of Pinellas County right now, guys. This is just the start. This is the outer bands of what's to come. Outer bands of the central storm. The eyes about. Last time I checked, it was in Punta Gorda. So we still got a little ways to go, guys. here's where we're at. We're in Pinellas County right now on the central tip, past the grill. Bad as it gets right here. It's only going to get worse too throughout the night. By 9 p.m. they said it's going to be 100 miles an hour sustained. That's not good. Anything you guys got outside, you better keep control. It's coming in hot. This is a bad storm, guys. There's a lot more like this to come, guys. This is only the start of something very big. This is a supercell coming right at us. Last time I checked, it was 100 mile an hour sustained. Pinellas is completely wiped out. Fort Myers completely wiped out. 18 mile an hour, 18 swells, 155 mile an hour winds. It's no joke. This is the worst Pinellas County can see. My setup is holding on for dear life. This is pretty bad. And this is only the start of it. We still got a long ways to go. We still got about 5 to 6 hours until the head comes hits us. You have sections of peace and then it comes right back at you at full force. 100 mile an hour sustained winds. Easily. It's no joke, guys. We're getting hit pretty hard here. And just for the benefit, right now we're in Pinellas County. They said we're about 20 miles out of the storm path of the straight on hurricane, so we're actually pretty lucky right now. They said about 2 days ago we'd be hit dead on. This whole county would be underwater, 18 feet. All these houses over here would be underwater easily right now if it wasn't for the storm. We're praying right now and it came true, because if it wasn't for this, we'd be underwater. Fort Myers got the brute and they weren't ready for it. Half the whole city's underwater. These Cat 5s, these Cat 4s are no joke. They say 155, that's not like a tornado. That's not for about 15 minutes. That's for 12 hours to 14 hours straight of the 155 mile an hour winds. If your house can sit up for 1 hour straight, that's good, but 12 hours, it's gone. We're in Pinellas County, the southern tip of Sanpete Beach. This is sustained winds, guys. Look this way. We've got about another mile or so to the very tip. Over that way is Bradenton, then Sarasota, then Longboat Key, and then you're in Venice. And guess what? By then you're in the center of the hurricane. About 40 miles out. Amen, brother. This is no joke. These white caps are no joke out here. This area's not used to that. We're very, very thankful right now because we're being blessed. This storm right now should be above those trees over there. That house over there, these apartments should be underwater. 18 feet, 20 feet, that should be underwater right now. But we're being blessed to say that this water's not going up, it's going down. Because we're in the counterclockwise formation right now, which means that storm's going down instead of up. And that's really good for us. So we're preparing all week. We've been told the storm should be at least 15 feet above us. We should be underwater right now, guys. Where I'm standing, this is dead near center level. That means if any water comes up, we would be underwater. If you guys see any videos from out of Fort Myers or Naples, or Siesta Key, or Sarasota, this would all be underwater. Holy shit. This is no joke, guys. This is the British storm. We're about 50 miles on from the head. 50 miles. Holy shit. I'm not used to this, guys. 50 miles on from the head. 50 miles from the head, guys. This is some real shit right here. You can look at Weather Underground. You can look at the mainstream. That they won't tell you this. It's all bullshit. This is what's really going on. This is some real shit right here. Sorry for my language, but this is no joke. When you're out here, you understand. This is no joke. You see the seas, it looks calm, but trust me, that means it's even getting worse, because when those seas go down, that means it's stronger than ever, because in this counterclockwise formation, that means when the storms go down, it's going to get really bad. The storm's about 5 to 6 feet below what it should be. At water level on a normal day, when you're looking at sunset, that water should be up there. And it's not. That's not a good sign. At all. Not at all. We're getting hit, guys. Holy shit. So that water's very far down, guys. This is no joke, guys. That water's very low right now, and that's because this counterclockwise formation's making it that way. It's sucking the water out, so that's where we're gonna hit straight on. It's sucking that water out, so we can hit straight on. That's no joke. That's no joke. That water's gonna be going like that because this hurricane's, that's a cylinder formation, a very strong formation we're looking at, guys. It's the worst of the worst we're looking at. We just got an emergency evacuation, guys. It says if you're gonna leave, you better leave right now because this is it. They just closed the drawbridges. This is a cylinder formation, counterclockwise, which means this water's gonna go down. And the farther it goes down, the worse it's gonna get because it's sucking that water up. It's throwing it right at us. We're right in the middle. Holy shit. Most people see this water and they're like, oh my god, look how low it is. Look how low it is. There's no hurricane. Oh hell yes there is. Because that water, when it's that low, that's a very bad sign. That means it's only going to get stronger as we go. Because when that water gets low by the foot, that's how strong the hurricane's going to be. So when that water gets lower like that and you're on the butt end of the head, that's no joke, guys. If you're in this area, please shelter in place because this wind's getting very strong. I came out here 18 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. It was nothing like this. We'll get sustained winds of 70, 80 miles an hour, and then we'll get back down to about 40 miles an hour, and you'll get a breeze or so, and then you'll right back up to 80. Peace before the storm, guys. I'm serious. This is no joke. These waves are no joke either, guys. Have you guys ever been on the Gulf before? It's plain, it's flat. You're looking at the Great Lakes sometimes, and this is no joke. These waves are upwards of 10 to 12 feet. We're not used to that. My cell's going in and out. That's because the storm's very strong. If you ever look at any of these storms, you look up Fort Myers live stream, you look up Siesta Key live stream, you can't find anything because these storms, they're pushing, the cell's pushing out. You have no cell in these areas. The cell's being pushed out. The storm's so strong. When you're trying to sit down and look at, you're trying to get some cell, you're trying to look at your phone, look at Instagram, you're trying to look at the weather or anything, you're done. You have nothing. Because when it's coming at you like this, it's no joke. It's pushing me back. It's going to push out your cell very easily out here, guys. So if you guys are trying to get out of here, try to call your friends, anybody, please call them now because this is going to get very bad very soon. We're about 40 miles out from the head. It moves very, very slow, so we got a long ways to go, guys. A long ways to go. Everybody down in Fort Myers is at the very end of it. They're clear to go. Anybody who's left, you gotta pray for them because their houses are gone. But who's left has survived, so that's very good. But for us, we're just going to the head of it. We're just going to the very head of this thing right now, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is very bad, guys. Very bad. My whole tripod's about to fall off, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is brute force winds. This is category 3, category 4 winds you guys are looking at. Holy shit. No, I'm not that. We're 40 miles off from the eye right now, guys. This is how bad it is. I can only imagine what it looks like in the center of this thing. This is 40 miles off from the eye. I can't even imagine the eye right now, guys. I'm serious. And this is what it looks like here. I can't imagine the eye. It's very bad down there, guys. You better pray. They're about 18 feet underwater right now. Anybody who's alive better pray, because this is very bad. I've never seen, this is the worst storm we've seen in over 100 years. I've talked to my neighbors, I've talked to my friends. I'm telling you right now, this is very bad. And you'll get these sections where we'll go back down to 40-mile-an-hour winds, sustained, and you're like, oh man, it feels really good right now. And guess what? You'll be back up to 130, 100 miles an hour easily, guys. The Brewing was 156 miles an hour sustained. Any house in the way got blown over. I'm looking at my friends right now. And they just called me. They told me everybody's neighbor's houses are blown over. I was talking to my friends right now, and they told me they saw their friend's car get knocked over. They have no more cars. There's no way out. If you want to try to get out, your car's flipped over by this point. 155 is no joke, guys. I'm serious. And you're not sustained for an hour. You're sustained for about 12 to 14 to 16 hours of 155-mile-an-hour winds. I told my friend, I said, it's like lifting weights. You lift one weight, you're like, oh, that's good. That's a tornado. If you're lifting 15 at a time, 15 reps, and that's a lot, man. You'll feel tired by then. And by then, your house is going to give out. I'm going to start walking this way, guys. We're going to try to make it down here. We got a gutty up here, guys. We're trying to get to. There's a getty up here. It's very bad. We're walking opposite of the storm right now. We're walking south. The winds right now are pushing on us very hard. Very, very hard. This is no joke. This is no joke, guys. We're in the center of the storm. This is 40 miles off. I can't imagine right on it. This is scary stuff. We're getting close to it. It's coming right on us. We're in the outer bands of the center, guys. That means that the eye's about 40 miles away. That means we better hold on for dear life, because if we don't, we keep going with it. We keep going with this storm, guys. If I lift one of my feet up, I'd be out there already, guys. I'd be in the Gulf of Mexico by now. We're at a little point right now where it's going to calm down. We're about to get a lot of wind. A lot of wind. So be ready for it, guys. Holy shit. Those are 15-foot waves easily. If you look out there, guys, it's bad. It's really bad. I pray for my family right now, guys. It's really bad. Everybody right now, Sarasota, Bradenton, Siesta Key, Longboat Key, everybody, all the way down to Venice Beach is getting blown away. We got Punta Gorda, everybody's gone. Fort Myers, guys, excuse me for that. Fort Myers is already out the head, so we got a lot of ways to go by now, guys. We got a lot of ways to go. It says traveling off towards Orlando. If you live in Orlando, you live in this surrounding area, Tampa, Hernando. If you live in any of this area, guys, I'm telling you right now, please seek shelter immediately, because it may say this is not going to be bad. This is going to be very bad if it's going to hit your area. Anything in this area, this is a Cat 5. Any of the outer links are Cat 1 to Cat 3 easily. This is not good. Sorry about my camera, guys. This wind's blowing it off. There we go. This wind's very bad and it's blowing the camera off, so I'm going to start walking this way, guys. We've got a couple miles worth over here. I see somebody up here. I don't know who it is. This is very stupid. If you guys are out here, please do not be like this guy up here. This is very bad. He's wobbling. I don't know if he's drunk or sober. This is not good. I don't know what he's doing. Holy shit. This is really bad, guys. Holy shit. It's gonna get really bad here in a second, but don't be alarmed. I am completely drenched. I've got 3 layers on and I am completely drenched. It's getting worse by the minute, guys. I don't know what I'm going to say about this. We're extremely blessed. When we first heard about this storm, they said it was going to hit dead on. And that's no good. When you got a Cat 5 hitting you dead on like that, all you can do is pray. Because that storm comes and hits you at 155 with gusts of 180, 200 miles an hour, you are dead. You better pray. That will lift your house. Any of these houses right here will be lifted right off the ground. Cinder block houses will be lifted off the ground at 155 miles an hour. So you guys better look out. This is really bad. Siesta Key, Sarasota, Long Beach Key, Longboat Key. All of it, guys. Look out. This is really bad. The worst part is it's not the rain, it's the sand. Because the sand's being picked up and the rain's being picked up and it hits you like a needle. If you've ever been in a car going 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, 110 miles an hour, and you've looked out your window and there's rain coming, you put your hand out, that hurts bad. Real bad. This is killing. This is killing it, man. Holy shit. We are right on the storm, guys. Just real quiet. You'll feel it for about 10 seconds. It'll feel real quiet like this. And it'll get really bad really quick. It comes in waves. If you ever look at a radar, you'll see it. It comes in wave. You first look at it, and you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Then the inner wave's really bad, but you'll get these outer waves that are just as strong because the wind's pushing hard. Because when you're in a super cycle like this, it's going to be pushing really, really, really hard. The winds on the outside are just as strong as the inside. Really, really strong. Because what's going on, when you're in a wave like this, when you're in a wave like this, it's pushing at you because it's trying to make a formation. As it comes off the water on the land, it's really strong. Holy shit. This is 100 miles an hour, guys. This is 100 miles an hour. This is not good. I'm praying for anybody that's still left on the island right here. I'm praying for you guys. The wind's not good. The sand's not good. It's not good, guys. I can't even walk in this. I'm trying to walk over here about a quarter mile to the jetty up here, but I can't even walk over to it because it's bad. Holy shit. Go watch the news. Go watch the Weather Channel. I won't tell you anything like this. We're right here on it. This is not bullshit. This isn't CNN. This isn't Fox. This is what you're looking at right here. This is real deal. Anything mainstream will try to throw you off, try to say, oh no, look at the storm, look at it, but I'm just showing you what it is, guys. No politics, no bullshit, this is just what it is, and it's bad. This is the worst this area's seen in probably about 8 years. Well, how come anybody saw anything like this about probably 8 years ago? Holy shit. Stand up, guys, but it's really hard out here. Excuse me for the camera shaking. This is really hard winds, guys. Really hard. The wind's blowing around because it's whipping around like this. We're on the western side of the eye, which is the worst right now. It's the worst right now. Everybody in Naples, everybody in the surrounding area really had it hard, but nothing like this because now it's really growing. Everybody on the western side of it, all the beaches of Naples, all the beaches of all this area, especially Buckasiega in this area, are all really wrecked right now, guys. It should be hitting in the next 20 to 30 minutes because people see this storm, they see it as nothing, and you could be 5 miles off, you could be 10 miles off, but it goes down to the mile, guys. I'm serious. It may be a 100-mile wide circulation, but it comes down to the mile because 1 mile from one guy, 1 mile to the other can mean a lot of difference. About 15 miles the other direction, they're clean. They're sitting pretty right now, but this side, the western eye, is really bad. Really, really bad. We're getting a short break right here. It's about to pick back up again, but I've been saying this all stream. It's going to pick back up again, but got a little time to relax here because these bands come in these hard waves just like that. Holy shit. Just like that. It's blowing. It comes in these hard bands just like this. And it'll come 10 minutes at a time, and you'll be hit by one. You'll be like, that's the hardest, and you'll get hit by another, and I'll be even harder than the last. So it's cold and it's hard because you think it's Florida, you think it's warm. That water's cold. These raindrops hit you, and it's cold. It was 95 degrees about 3 days ago. Now, oh my God, it's probably 70 degrees right now. 68 degrees. 30-degree difference right now, guys. If you really want to know what a hurricane's like, then we'll talk about the rain, the debris, the water. It's the weather that really makes a difference. It's how cold it is. And everybody says they know, they really know what it feels like. They don't. Because when the surfacing, it really is a different story, man. The wind, the debris. That's one thing, but how cold it is a whole different thing. You can feel the wind from 40,000 feet up come back down and hit you. People can say that's bullshit. Oh man, the debris, the wind. The debris and the wind's the worst part, definitely. But coming from a Floridian, I'm telling you right now, what really gets me, what really bites me in the heels, the fucking cold air. I hate that. But that's just me complaining, so I'm gonna have to suck it up. But the debris and the wind, please watch out, guys. I'm fucking serious right now because this wind and this debris is serious. And when a piece of your house fall off and come right at you, when somebody fucking keeps their chair out or their little fucking lawnmower out, that'll be gone. That'll catch air. Anything anything over or under 50 pounds will be in the air, and that'll fly right at your window, and that'll be fucking broken. You'll die. That's how you die, because you'll be in your window looking out, and next thing you know, a big log comes right at your head from somebody's fucking balcony. So if you have anything outside, please bring it inside. This is martial law. This is immediate evacuation. We just had an immediate evacuation. There's no police, there's no fire department, there's nothing left on the island. If you're left, well, it's left to you, so I wish you luck. Holy shit. We're battling the storm right now, guys. This is not a gust, it's a sustained wind. The wind's really pushing off right now, guys. It's getting quicker. About 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, I don't know how long it was I was out here, it was nothing like this. It was about 50 miles an hour sustained, probably about 70 at the most breeze. You'll get a gust at 70 and that'll hurt. This is about 70 sustained easily. And the Weather Channel says 40, 50, 60. That's no joke, guys. I'm telling you right now, you'll see 40, 50, 60. You'll say, oh, only 50. That's no problem. Sustained 50. Oh, my windows, they can go up to 100 miles an hour. That's no joke, guys. 50's bad. You'll get 100 mile an hour gust and your window will break. I'm only saying that because I'm cold and wet, and it's no joke out here. So just watch out, everybody. I'm gonna keep trying to walk down. There's a jetty up here. There's a little. It's not really a pier. It's more just a formation. But I'm gonna go up to this. There's a little rock isle up here. I'm about to go up to and go see what's going on up here. So it's about 60-degree rain hitting your body and 90-degree heat. That sucks. You can go to work, you can go to school, you can tell your friends, you can say, hey, did you know a hurricane's cold? Holy shit. This is the brute force storm, guys. worse. We still got about, God, probably 30, 40, 50 miles until this thing's really on us. But it's coming in quick, so. This is the outside of the head that we're being hit on. We've been blessed enough to not get hit straight on, but still, this is really bad. It may not be a straight on hit, but it's still very, very bad. Very bad. I can only imagine right inside of Fort Myers, Naples, Venice Beach, that whole area, Boca Grande, all that area, it's gone. Ellington, stay over there. What? This whole area is fucked. And we're not even in the center of it. I can't imagine what the center looks like, guys. We're about to get hit by the center though, really quick. It's hard to keep the phone level and the tripod level because this wind's coming in hard and it wants to break everything off I have, so. We're coming up on a structure up here that usually has a lot of nightlife, a lot of festivities, but now it's been boarded up. There's nobody around. This place is dead. There's probably about 20 people left on the island, about 2,000, so that just shows you how bad the storm is, that they thought it was coming, and it isn't coming. Not long ago, this storm, they said it was going to hit dead on at a Category 5, and we were praying. We were praying. But luckily, that storm hit Fort Myers and Sag straight on, which is no better, no worse, because those people are going to hit hard. They're going to hit hard, guys. And it's no joke. I've got glasses. I've got everything on I need, and shit, it's still bad. Glasses, I've got a helmet, I got everything. It's still really, really, really strong. So, if he's ever sitting there, well, better pray. Better pray. It's wet, guys. It's bad. You'll have these on and off moments where it's really strong and it's really short, but it's sustained easily hard. I don't even know what it is. I'm not going to give you guys something I don't know, but it's strong wind sustained. Even a 50-mile-an-hour gust can blow you over, guys. If that hits you head on and you're not looking, that's the end of you. If you're driving 50 miles an hour in a car and you're going the speed limit on the highway, it's 50, 60 miles an hour, and you get a gust like that and you put your hand out the window, you're fucked. You'll feel it on your hand. That wind will hurt your hand when the rain comes. And you can only imagine 100 miles an hour, 110, 120. I can't even imagine 155 miles an hour. That's devastating. Entire cinder block houses will be underwater, just destroyed. The wind will blow off the roofs. The cinder blocks will be gone. It's crazy, guys. Look at that. That's a pylon right there, guys. That's a pylon. Holy shit. That's a 100-pound pylon, guys, you're looking at right here. The wind from the storm just took that pylon and blew it over. Just so you guys... It looks like a telephone pole. You know, it could be a telephone pole, pylon, something from somebody's dock. The docks and the houses with docks are over there. Really big pylons like this one right here come from docks over there. About fucking, God, who knows, 1,000 feet, 500 feet over there on the other side of the island. We're on an island, guys. Just so you know, this is an island. This pylon picked up and flown however far of a distance that is. We're being hit head on, guys. Oh shit. Look at this pylon. Holy fuck. That's a big pylon, guys. That's no joke. That's no fucking joke. That's a 15, 20 foot pylon right here. 15 feet, 10, 15. That's a big pylon, guys. That's over 100 pounds right here. Solid wood. I don't even know how this thing, it just got cut in half. It's supposed to fall off somebody's dock, way over there on the other side of the island. That's bad news, guys. If that's somebody's pylon, I can't imagine somebody's house. Trying to battle the winds. The winds are on my back right now. They're solid and sustained winds. We're getting a smaller band right now, but you'll get these really strong bands for about 30 minutes to an hour that are just dead on. Fucking 50 to 100 miles an hour. We had some that were 50 last night, then got 60, 70. We're looking at over 100 miles an hour sometimes, guys. Just the gust will be 100 miles an hour, and that's bad. You'll have 80 miles an hour sustained winds for about 15 minutes, and that is devastating to this area. Devastating. Everything's been wiped up. Not a lot of stuff on this side of the island. A lot of the houses on the other side, most people know that this is no good. Most people battened up. Most people took their shit, put it inside, and locked up. They knew this would be bad on this side, but everybody on the other side of the island, a lot of richer, affluent people, they just left. They said, fuck it, and they just left. Their windows are broken. Most likely shit's flying out the windows, inside the ocean, inside the bay. That's no joke. We thought we'd be hit dead on, and we were, but nothing like they said they would. Most people right now in Fort Myers, Venice Beach, Sarasota, Bradenton, all the way up. They didn't know, and it's too late now. Most people didn't even get groceries until yesterday morning, until the warning came out saying it was gonna hit you dead on. And that's bad, guys. Really bad. Some people left, most stayed, and that's not good news because a lot of people right now are in a really bad situation. No water, no food. Water was turned off last night. Toilets, shower, everything gone. You have nothing. If you want to go pee or poop, it'll be outside. You want water, you have no water. Electricity, most people's electricity went off this afternoon. God, probably a couple hours ago now. 4 or 5 hours ago. If you're in Fort Myers, if you're in the surrounding area of Southwest Florida, all that area, I'm just praying for you guys because really bad storm surge. You might have bad rain. It might be bad now, but it's going to get really bad soon because that storm surge does not stop. It won't stop for another day or so, so it's only going to get worse. So if anything that's on sea level or above, make sure it's put away or contained because this could be really bad for you guys. It's nothing like Katrina, but this is what really bad Cat 5 looked like when it hit shore inside of Fort Myers and the surrounding area of Naples, Ellington, God, who knows where else in that area. Everything. I mean, I can't even say a direct location because this entire area of the storm's 100 miles wide, so everything in this area, all the way up to Miami, was just destroyed. The entire state, wide as long, was destroyed. It's really weird because it's just plain dark gray clouds and not a single piece of light, not a single piece of darkness. It's just gray. And it's really a terrifying thought to think about if you look at it the right way because most people think, oh, black clouds mean danger, high water means danger. It's the exact opposite, guys. This water may be low right now, but that's because it's been sucked out extremely hard right now. This water should be 18 feet high.
It's supposed to get real bad tonight. Real bad.
It's only going to get worse. And the black clouds, you don't have any because of a hurricane. The whole sky is just this very terrible gray. A terrible gray that you see and you know that's bad. You know it before you see it, trust me. You don't need a computer, you don't need a TV. You can see this storm and say that's a bad storm by looking at it. And we're right in the middle of it, so. The winds are really strong, but I've tried to face the camera in the opposite direction of the winds as we're walking down here right now. Because these winds, you won't be able to hear a single thing. You see the sand sand's just being carried, guys. Those are dunes. Those are the dunes that are going to save our lives if this water comes up. Are being carried away as we look at it. This is no joke. Sand from the dunes and sand from the remaining area is being carried away. The water's starting to come up again. A lot higher than it was earlier. Very high, actually. High enough to say that the water's starting to go from receding to bulging out of the ground as we look at it. I mean, really. This water used to be way down there, about 15 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. All this area was just dry. Scary dry. It's almost like a tsunami. You'll see a tsunami and the water will be very far down. And you'll be like, oh, that's nothing bad. Look at the water. It's receding. And next thing you know, the fucking tsunami comes and then you're underwater. That's what really worries me is tonight, because tonight is going to get really, really bad quick. We're still in a northerly direction of the hurricane, which means that we still have a long ways to go. These winds have been picking up. They've been like this now for about, God, 12 hours. Easily 12 hours like this. And it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. If you're down in the center of the hurricane, any of the surrounding area of Southwest Florida, it's 150 miles an hour sustained for 6 to 8 hours easily 6 to 8 hours. Some people down there are still battling a hurricane at 150 mile an hour winds 12 hours later. So this is no joke. I'm just trying to get to this jetty right now, trying to get a higher ground. This storm's really picking up. Strong winds, guys. No joke. It's pushing me, guys. I'm trying to walk over to this jetty as quick as I can because I'm trying to get up here. I'm trying to get away from the storm. There's some brush back here. I'm trying to get behind it real quick. Sometimes you need a little bit of cover, even when you're covering the storm, so it's pretty bad, guys. These storms really batter your bodies too. I mean, the wind's coming at 80 sustained, 100 sustained, 150 sustained. That's no joke. You can't even stand up to 100. Alright, I'll be back later, guys. I'm gonna look at my footage. Try to take a break real quick. I'll be right back, guys.